Welcome to our exploration of the carbon cost of fast fashion. In today's video, we will delve into the hidden environmental impact of the fashion industry, revealing the staggering carbon footprint associated with producing, transporting, and disposing of clothing. From the staggering emissions generated during manufacture to the environmental toll of synthetic fibers and the waste generated by our throwaway culture, we'll uncover the critical factors driving this unsustainable trend. Join us as we unpack each factor contributing to the carbon crisis linked to fast fashion and discuss the urgent need for change. 1. High carbon footprint. The fashion industry is a formidable force in the global economy, yet it is also one of the largest polluters. With fast fashion brands churning out new collections at breakneck speed, the carbon footprint left in the wake of this industry is staggering. Producing textiles, particularly synthetic ones, demands an immense amount of energy. The fashion industry's carbon emissions rival those of the aviation and shipping industries combined. This is a stark reminder of the environmental cost that comes with our desire for the latest trends. 2. Production emissions. At the heart of the fashion industry's carbon emissions is the production of textiles, especially synthetic fibers like polyester. Polyester, favored for its durability and affordability, is derived from petroleum. The process of turning petroleum into polyester is energy-intensive and releases significant quantities of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Each year, millions of tons of polyester are produced, contributing substantially to global carbon emissions. The environmental toll of producing these synthetic fibers is a hidden cost embedded in our clothing choices. 3. Transportation impact. Fast fashion's global supply chain adds another layer to its carbon footprint. Materials and finished products are often sourced from multiple continents, necessitating extensive transportation. Shipping these items across the world, whether by air or sea, generates a considerable amount of carbon emissions. Air transport, in particular, is known for its high carbon output. The environmental cost of moving these garments from factory to consumer is significant and often overlooked by shoppers eager for new styles. 4. Short product lifespan. A defining characteristic of fast fashion is its emphasis on short-lived trends. Consumers are encouraged to buy new clothes frequently, leading to a quick turnover of garments. This rapid cycle results in a vast amount of clothing being discarded after only a few wears. As individuals purge their wardrobes to make room for the next trend, the demand for new clothing rises, perpetuating the cycle of production and waste. This short product lifespan exacerbates the industry's carbon emissions as the need for new garments continually grows. 5. Overproduction. To satisfy the insatiable appetite for affordable, fashionable clothing, manufacturers often produce more garments than the market can absorb. This overproduction results in surplus stock that is often incinerated or dumped in landfills. The environmental impact of this wasted clothing is profound, as incineration releases carbon dioxide and other pollutants into the atmosphere. Landfills, on the other hand, contribute to methane emissions as textiles decompose. The cycle of overproduction and waste highlights the unsustainable practices ingrained in the fast fashion model. 6. Synthetic fibers environmental cost. Many fast fashion garments are made from synthetic fibers like polyester and nylon, which are petroleum-based. These materials have a higher carbon footprint compared to natural fibers such as cotton or wool. While synthetic fibers offer certain advantages, such as durability and cost-effectiveness, their environmental cost is significant. The production of these fibers not only emits more carbon dioxide but also relies heavily on fossil fuels. This reliance on non-renewable resources further cements fast fashion's role as a major carbon emitter. 7. Energy-intensive manufacturing. The allure of low production costs often leads fast fashion brands to manufacture their garments in countries with cheap labor. However, these regions frequently rely on coal and other non-renewable energy sources to power their factories. This choice of energy source significantly increases the carbon emissions associated with garment production. The reliance on fossil fuels in these manufacturing processes underscores the broader environmental issues tied to fast fashion, where economic considerations often overshadow sustainability. 8. Water and chemical use. The dyeing process involved in producing fast fashion clothing is another major environmental concern. This process consumes vast amounts of water and often releases harmful chemicals into the environment. Such pollutants not only degrade ecosystems but also require considerable energy for treatment and disposal, further adding to the carbon footprint. The extensive use of water and chemicals in dyeing highlights the hidden environmental costs associated with the production of trendy garments. 9. Carbon emissions from washing. Once purchased, fast fashion garments continue to impact the environment through their care. Many synthetic fabrics release microplastics during washing, which contributes to water pollution. Moreover, washing these clothes in hot water consumes a significant amount of energy, adding to their overall carbon footprint. The seemingly mundane task of laundering clothes thus becomes a contributing factor to the fashion industry's environmental impact, illustrating the pervasive nature of its carbon cost. 10. Waste generation. The fast fashion model leads to an overwhelming amount of textile waste. The Environmental Protection Agency reports that over 17 million tons of textiles end up in U.S. landfills annually. As these fabrics decompose, they release methane, a potent greenhouse gas, into the atmosphere. The sheer volume of textile waste generated by fast fashion is a testament to the unsustainable nature of the industry. This waste not only represents a loss of resources but also contributes significantly to global carbon emissions, highlighting the urgent need for change in the way we produce and consume fashion.